Hi, I'm Robert with the Gateway Gardener magazine. Grapevine wreaths are a fun holiday element around the holiday season, and you can find them ready-made at craft stores and any place where you buy holiday decorations, but I thought it would be fun to make one from scratch. Trouble is, I don't have any access to any grapevines, but what I do have access to, and what you might find on your property, are invasive vines like this winter creeper or euonymus vine, or English ivy, or Japanese honeysuckle. And so I thought it'd be fun to kind of kill two birds with one stone and remove some of this invasive vine, and at the same time see if it would make a suitable substitute for that grapevine for a wreath. Let's give it a try. A lot of vines that climb trees will have these root-like tendrils that attach themselves to the bark, and if you can pull those off fairly easily, it's okay to do so, but if they're securely attached to the bark, you're better off just taking a clippers and clipping through the vine like that, and just letting this vine die on the tree so as to avoid damaging the bark on the tree, and try and find another root or another vine that isn't so securely attached. Alright, so I've gathered my euonymus winter creeper vine out of the woods, and I brought it home and soaked it in water for a few days in order to make it pliable, and I stripped all the leaves off of it, and that's going to be the base of our wreath. And then we've also gathered some natural materials from around the garden, some seed heads and some evergreen, some holly and some berries that my sister-in-law Mary, who is a floral designer and has worked with us before on another project, is going to turn into a nice holiday wreath. So with that, I will let you do your magic.
Okay. What I'm going to do is take these branches and just start shaping them into a circle and then wire them. So we'll start with this first one. And you can make this any shape or size you want. I'm probably going to make a little bit bigger one. It'd be for a bigger front door or a side wall or somewhere in your house. But you do whatever works for your situation. I'm putting the last piece on. And this is going to be my shape. Kind of excited. Then we'll put, I'm probably going to look at the ribbon that I'm going to put, and then we'll see where we want this to go with it. So I'm going to pick out a couple pieces of ribbon and see what we can do with that. Here's some different ribbons, and I usually like to use 3 different kinds, like a thicker, a thin. This burlap is really nice because it's textured. I might even use 4. Put some red in. Here's a little piece of lime green. That doesn't look like a bow now, but we'll probably work with that.
Okay, Mary's ready to start decorating with some of the items we found out in the garden. And just briefly, just to give you some examples, this is the seed heads from Rattlesnake Master. This is seed head from Coneflower. Seed heads from Button Bush. Oh. And we may spray some of this to give it a different color, but this is what it looks like in its natural state. These are possum haw berries. You might also have winterberry in your garden. Foster holly, or you might have an American holly, and magnolia. The brown Bracken's Beauty is the variety that has this nice velvety backside to it. And then whatever evergreens you have in your garden. So that's what you have to work with.
I sprayed these, but not perfectly. I like a little bit of the natural to show through. So it was just a quick little spray. I think I'm going to put the evergreen on first, and then we'll just go from there. Because we might use all this, but you might decide you don't really need it all. And you'll do this the same way. You just wire it in. Oh, I like him. Let's put him in. I added some of the magnolia up here. I do like this brown on the back, reminds me of a hush puppy, and I like that to show along with the green. I think I'm going to add some more evergreen on top though, just to balance it. I just wired some of these that we sprayed. Some of it's sprayed and some of it's not. But I like the natural look to keep showing through. I'm going to wire these together. And I like that they're at different heights. And then just wire them in wherever you want. These little ones kind of add a little movement, which is kind of nice. I left the stick long so I can attach it up here, and then I'll just clip that after I've attached it. To tie in the red, I'm going to use a little bit of the berry. Just wire it in. I added a little piece of wire onto the back to hang this, to just look at it and see. Sometimes you need to stand back and look and see if you need to add anything or take something away. And see, I'm thinking we need something right there. So I kind of like that. The magnolia, putting a little bit more in there. And I feel like I'm done on this. Some people would like to have this out, take it out, but I like it. And I'm just thankful to Robert for getting all these natural cuttings from his garden so we could make this wreath. So enjoy yourself and happy holidays.